Okay, so let's see. Got to see how this goes. Oh, events. That's what I want. Live now. All right. So. Let's start that there and there. Turn off the audio so I don't get too many. Still trying to figure this all out. When I go to my stream now, it shows it's not online. If I go to my events and live control room and start those, it shows online, but I can't edit the description. This is really not intuitive in the least. I am a little annoyed by some of this. So also I want to try my overlay here, so let's see, Alt F5, let's see if the overlay shows up. Oh wait, I gotta go back. Yeah, that's right, I gotta go back to Skyrim, window, do the overlay, then switch back over here. Oh, that's cool. Alright, so that shows up. Oh wait, oh look at that. So it went back. Okay, interesting. So even if I'm not in the window, let's try that again. Sorry if anybody's watching, I'm actually just experimenting. About 6 seconds delay between me and YouTube. There it goes. Okay, so I don't have to be in the game window for me to set the overlay on. That's kind of cool. So while I'm doing that, I don't know, let me just, I'm going to, this may echo a bit, I'm going to turn on my YouTube audio here. Just, yeah, okay, I can hear myself. All right. So now I want to just hop over to the live streaming window where it does not show anything. That is really, really screwed up. It shows offline. I'm gonna uncheck schedule. And that, yeah, like no data, no active stream, but when I go to events, it shows up. Go back to events. Start that up again here in this window. I don't know if I'm like knocking myself on and off here or what. This is, it really is weird. Looks like I can type into the chat window if I want to. Alright, so I'm gonna knock the overlay off there. Okay, that's off now. Go back to Skyrim and start it up. So we are Still playing with a little bit of laryngitis here. I figured out how to mute my mic without killing the stream, so maybe I'll be able to cough without annoying people if anybody does watch. But because of the way YouTube handles this, I can't see everything that's going on on my second monitor, because for some reason it doesn't. I don't know. I have to watch in one view rather than another where I can't see my analytics. And I can't see the number of people watching. So I'm watching in a little tiny window. Let's see, I better eat before we do anything here. We walked down from Bleak Falls Barrow, if anybody who's watching watched last night's stream. Oh, I'm an idiot. I just took a life potion when I shouldn't have. Anyway, ooh, I don't have any water. All right. So, I went up to Bleak Falls Barrow to pick up Atlas and had a little trouble with some Draugr that had been spawned by Genesis. So we're trying to figure out, this is really, you know, test work that I'm doing here. I reloaded the save and Atlas was back where he was supposed to be. And I didn't have to fight all those Draugr, so we walked down here to Whiterun. We had a little trouble with giants. I had to kill a wolf, and poor little Atlas ran over to the giant camp, and he kind of aggroed the giants, so they were beating on him mercilessly, and he was running around trying to get away from them, and I ran over here and just waited for him, and then we went and slept in this little stable over here in the hay and had a good night's sleep. So we're up, it's the morning, and of course Kickaha knows very little about anything since he just came to this world kind of spontaneously. He does have the Dragonstone, but he's more interested in other things and more interested in learning stuff. And since he has Atlas with him, and he can load Atlas up with stuff, we're going to throw some things onto Atlas here to get some weight off, and throw that stuff in there. Things that I'm not currently using but may sell eventually. I did manage to make myself a good bow, and I made myself some hunter's spears last night. I'm going to sell those eventually. I made some stone arrows, so let me favorite up this bow and get that set up on the right key here. Oops, and great sword. I think I redid that, so oop, wrong. Oh, there we go, that and that. Okay. And so we're going to avoid Whiterun for now. We heard from Modwatch that his family, some distant cousins of his, had a farm over in the Rift, and since we are friendly with Modwatch, we'll go back and visit him at his redoubt at some point later on. But for now, we're headed slowly towards the Rift. He gave us a map of Skyrim, so we have that, and it's a nice paper map, and it seems to have magical properties that allow us to mark locations on it. He did mark these two locations here, Iverstadt and Shore's Stone, and let us know that his cousin's farm is somewhere over here in this area between these two little towns. So we're gonna head up there, squeaky voice and all, and try to find the farm. Now, Kickaha is interested in magic, and he's interested in researching magic. So we're going to have to make a few things that make that possible for us. And those are included in a mod called Spell Research. I think I mentioned that yesterday. I've looked up a little bit more about that, and in fact, several of the items that I've already picked up here are part of that. These ancient texts and the fascinating broken shield and sword blade, etc. These are all things that can be broken down in well, in several different ways with the mod, and we're gonna work on that and try to learn how to use this mod effectively. That's part of this whole thing. I want to do this. I enjoy doing this more publicly. It's kind of fun. It's a little more interactive if anybody watches, and it's more fun than just doing it by myself. And since YouTube retains these videos without having to change them or move them over, it's just easier to stream to YouTube than it is to Twitch, even though Twitch is a little easier and more intuitive the way it works. So we're going to be experimenting and learning how to use this mod called Spell Research. And while still, I still have an issue with some textures here. I believe that is because of one of my...
Thank goodness. Oh. I've been wandering alone for so long, I thought I'd never see another soul again.
Settle down.
I was kidnapped by these bandits weeks ago. They locked me up in the towers near Modwatch. I managed to pick the lock and slip out while the guards slept, but now I'm completely lost. Can you help me, please?
Well, you see that big city over there behind you? Maybe you could go there.
Oh, thank you. But I should be fine now that you've shown me the way. But those bandits have to be stopped. They're at Modwatch. Here, let me show you on your map.
Okay.
If you can stop them, you'll be a true hero.
Well, if you've been caught for weeks and you still look that healthy, and you can't find a city that's right across the river from you, I'm not going to worry too much about those bandits. Clearly they, well, never mind. Anyway, these textures, I think probably I just need to get rid of one of my little photogrammetric mods here. Alright, Atlas, you just stay where you are, okay? Just take a break here, graze on some of that grass there, buddy, and I'll be back. I want to follow this path up here and see what's going on. Before I do that, I'm just going to hop over to the stream, take a look at what's going on. See if anybody's watching. No, nobody's watching right now, so well, maybe somebody will pop up later. So we're gonna hop up here and Kickaha has certainly gotten the impression that this is not a terribly friendly world. Wherever he goes, he seems to run into people that are either dumb and can't find a city that's in full view, or who just simply attack him without cause, wolves that simply attack without cause, giants that try to beat on his poor little horse. All right, see, bad time to get lost, friend. Same thing. Here we go again. And 2 against 1. You're dead. All right, so yeah, come on, why don't you get ahead of the other? And
not good enough.
Nice long reach on this sword, though. I like that.
Have you? Would you pay for this?
And as we run for cover here and grab a potion. I already wasted 1 potion today. I'm gonna have to make some more.
Asura curse you!
Why are you telling me to... You're not even a gunman. Let's see if we can... Let's see if we can get this Reaver. There we go. Oh, so it was the Reaver who was telling me to have Azura curse me. I thought it was this Nord dude here. And that should take care of that. Alright, let's see what she's got on this. Some nice armor there. That's part of one of my retextures. It's a nice leather retexture. The bone mold will grab and sell. Alright, so let's head up here and see what's going on in this place. It's pretty clear that for this mod in particular, there are items left around the world everywhere, so it pays, just like Legacy of the Dragonborn, it pays to look in every little nook and cranny. The mod has, there are grimoires and artifacts, and it's pretty cool actually. And I'm still, I can't use that potion, but I'll take this one because I will sell that. It really is pretty cool. Now, I just remembered, before I go down in here, I gotta run down and get some water. Let's just hop right down here. Gotta fill my water skins. Let's see if I can find some relatively calm water here. That should be... Alright, and drink. And refill, okay. That's good. That ought to sustain us through this dungeon here. So, now, I've also adjusted my settings, so I dropped in Shadowplay, which is the encoder I'm using, I dropped the game sound a little bit underneath the microphone sound, because I listened to some of my stream yesterday and some of it was hard to hear. So if I'm too loud and the game's too soft and anybody's actually listening to this, please do let me know. Let's see if I can cook some of this salmon. Let's see, salmon bake. Yes. And I'm going to make some juniper tea. Although in the case of these are more frostfall items, and they don't really do much good. They do, however, quench thirst for eye needs, so they're worth making. Bone sap. I think I'll make one of those and figure out what it does for me at some later date. So, alright, let's do a quick save here. Now that I have a bow, I should be able to use some of the poisons a little more effectively. And I think somewhere in here there's an alchemy table, so I should be able to make some more life potions. Before poor
Who's
Ulfr the
that?
Blind here.
Rodolphe? That you?
Oh yeah, yeah, it's me. I have a cold today.
Boss was looking for you, said he'd be up at the summit. Better not keep him waiting.
Oh, okay, I won't. Stool, excellent. No, I never kill poor Ulfr. He's a nice bandit, if that's possible. It's possible to have a nice bandit. Ulfr is the best candidate for that. Excuse me while I mute my mic for a moment here. Sorry, I hope that didn't make it through there. So, did I, pardon me again. Nope, my sensitivity is right where it's supposed to be, at the lowest possible setting. This is a gold mine of imp stool if you like to make paralyzed potions. This cavern here is superb for that. It's one of the places. There's a couple of others that has a ton of imp stool in it. I think what's that one where all the bandits are by the river there? I can't remember. Anyway, so we haven't used a bow yet at all, believe it or not. I'm level 8, and all I've been using is two-handed weapons. So let's give this bow a shot here. It's a decent bow, does 13 damage. I made it from some.
Someone there?
What was that?
Oh, good. And he healed himself, of course.
It's nothing.
Oh, guide me!
That's the problem. Alright, so let's see if we can get her first. Yeah. Ooh, well done. Alright. Where'd she go?
I'll see you burn!
I hope not. Do I have a resist fire potion? I do. Let's do that. And where are you?
You won't leave him!
Oh, another one. Holy crap.
Mirabal, guide me!
And let's, Malingering Ruin. I have a Rattle Magic's potion. Excellent. Alright. Let's see if I can get, and then down here before I get burned to death. We'll try to... Yes. Alright, good. Let's see. Well, I believe with this mod that I can read tomes and learn magic that way. So I'm going to take that. And there's another ancient text. Alright. So I can take this and sell it. What did I take? A Silverside Perch. That's against my rules. So I'm going to have to drop that, I'm afraid. Kickaha won't make anything that he uses himself without well, he won't use anything like a potion unless he makes it himself. That's the rule. So, and since it's hard for me to remember what I've gathered and what I've taken, for ingredients, basically, I only gather my own. I don't take them off of dead bodies. I don't take potions that I can't distinguish between ones I've made and ones that I haven't. But I will take potions that I know I can sell. So, let's see here. Good mushroom hunting in here. The strips I won't take because I have to make those myself. But coins, of course. Nothing against that. Now let's see, there's stuff happening up here. There is an alchemy table right up there, so I can get up there and make a couple of life potions without getting detected. That one I won't use, I know that. So, well, I can make life augment. No, that's not one of those. Do I have the right ingredients? Ooh, no, I guess I'm gonna have to be careful. I haven't researched enough ingredients here. But let me make a couple more Malingering Ruin. the life augment is also a rattle magics potion, so I'm not gonna waste ingredients on that at the moment. But ruin, no, we're good. We're good. All right. So back to the bow here. Do I have a level up? No. Okay. Blister wart. Excellent. All right, hang on a second. Is blister wart and blue mountain flower, is that one of the yes. Okay. Well, that gives me a little bit of life. Good, and a level up. Let's see. So we're gonna keep leveling up stamina because of the way some of these mods work. Both bow and two-handed are very worthwhile. But I am now, I think, let's see, I have both the heavy armor. No, I don't yet. I've taken timed block. Here we go. Clash of Heroes. Yeah, you know, I better start taking more breaks. And just while we're in this screen, I just want to take a quick look here. All right. So
you think it'll work?
Of course not. Dogs I could train, but a half-starved wolf, not a chance.
all right,
Right.
so we're gonna let the wolf
Lucky if it
out.
doesn't rip our throats out.
Poor guy won't survive very long. Might do a little damage.
That's the last of them.
Might take somebody down. Let's see. I haven't taken the archery perks yet, so.
Something?
Come on, get out of sneak. Ooh, nice dodge there.
The white!
Who's ahead?
Puny weakling.
Good, got her, alright. Oh, ow, I knew you couldn't get me when I hit that wall. Ah. Oh, man, turned the wrong way. And I didn't save after leveling, did I? No, because I'm an idiot. You know, that's the problem with turning off all your autosaves. But I wasn't too far in. I'm gonna just sneak up here, grab this blister wart, make a couple of life potions. Where is it? There it is. So, I only got one this time? Oh, come on. No fair. Well, maybe I'll find some more later. Alright, so... wonder if I should make some more ruin. Lingering ruin. Got plenty of imp stool. And that did give me a level up. Okay, so I'm going to go right back up here. And considering what just happened, I think that I better... I'm just going to stick with stamina. But I'm going to take a heavy armor. Give me a little better protection. And let's see. So now, oops, did not mean to take those. Come on. I am allowed to
You think it'll work?
smelt down armor that I can
Of
collect.
course not. Dogs I could train. But a half-starved wolf? Not a chance.
Right. Lucky it doesn't rip up.
Poor guy. Alright. So, let's poison the bow and try to get this archer here. The orc is going to be tougher. He's a two-hander.
Is someone there?
Over here!
She's down. Nice thing about
Can't hide from me.
poisons that have a
Over
timed
here.
effect.
Bastard!
Oh, you missed. And I think I got you, didn't I? Yes.
Your head on my wall!
And there's somebody else after me now. Let's see what Mr. Orc has here. Steel greatsword. Ah! One of these days I'll be able to make one of those.
True Nords never back down!
Don't forget to save.
You can't hide from me.
I think this guy is an archer.
Over here!
There's two of them.
Victory or Sonnengard!
Alright, you gonna come after me? Come on.
You can't hide from me.
There you are!
You're routed! Fall back!
And he's got dwarven arrows I can't use. Now another archer. Maybe I can grab him.
Smear towards you!
Alright. Good enough. Let's see. I'll take his money anyway. And this one's money. Spring steel bow. I wonder if I can... If I can smelt steel out of those, I will take them. Can't use them, but at least I can smelt things out of them. That's worth selling. Oh, I've got too much carrying weight. Oh dear. Let's see. What can I drop? Or calicum ore. You know what? I'm just going to drop this piece of armor. It's just not worth it. Gotta get the mushrooms. Oh, there's some more down there. And this poor wolf. Alright, we'll take care of him. And skin the pelt. Alright. So let's meet the boss. There's more mushrooms over on this ledge, though. Can't forget those. Oh, and some iron ore. I don't know if I have enough carry weight to... Let's see what I've got here. I have... Well, let's just mine it and see what happens. Alright, we seem to be okay. So, another save. And a pause here for a moment. And we're back again. Sorry about that. I had to take a look at something. This YouTube interface is extremely not confusing, but annoying. That's all I can say. Alright. Quick save. And out we go. Malakath in his granite glory, thanks to a retexture mod. Most of the dogs in Skyrim bark too much. That's the problem with the dogs in Skyrim.
Never should have come here.
Uh-oh. Well, ooh, a glass axe. Holy crap. Yeah, lovely. Lovely. And I'm going to try to get him with this. What the hell? Am I overweight? No.
That takes care of that.
I think I hit the wrong key there. Yeah, I hit caps lock by mistake. This is why I was walking instead of running. That's what happens. See, my microphone is blocking my keyboard, so I can't see the keys I'm touching. Move it out of the way a little bit. Alright. And that's better. Alright, so we're going to be... we're going to try to duck down quickly. We don't have a whole lot of sneak ability right now. Not exactly a sneaky character. So, first things first. Lingering, no. We're going to take the sword, take the bow first. That's my bow, alright. And then poison that. Alright.
You picked a bad time to get lost, Fred.
Oh, you little pecker. We're gonna have to poison it again. Alright, now. That's the nice thing about those poisons. Alright. Hajvar, Iron Hand. You have your nice sellable gauntlets. Let's see, that's going to take me overweight, but Atlas is right down the hill there, so I think I will just take the slow walk down to Atlas. That is a lovely view. Part of that is thanks to my uGrids set a little bit higher than normal at 7. So we're getting slightly better looking LODs from here. Just a little bit nicer looking. That really deserves a screenshot. Also, I think some of that is Skyland's LODs, maybe a little bit nicer. So, now, Atlas does not fall under the control of companion mods like EFF, which I use, so I can't teleport him to me, which is why I use, pardon me, I use Jackson's map markers, and he's set to show, and then if we go into the journal, it should show up there. Okay, so now if I look for Atlas on the map, he should show up. There he is right there. Alright, so if I, he's right, well, he's somewhere down there. I'll find him. I hope I told him to wait. He didn't follow me into the cave there. That would be kind of a pain. We'd have a long, slow walk to wherever poor Atlas is. Or did I actually not activate? Well, he should be showing up on my map. Yeah, alright, well, I don't know. He's over here somewhere, I'm pretty sure I left him. The embarrassing slow walk. Is that you, Atlas, right over there? I left him in some grass to graze. I think that's him right there. Not sure why he's not showing up on my compass, but that doesn't really matter. That looks like him right there. I recently loaded a new mod called Obsidian Mountain Fogs, I think. It's a port from, actually, a backwards port from SE to Legacy, and you can see some of it over there in the distance. The clouds surrounding the mountains, and I think those are the Gerald Mountains over there. It's kind of nice. I liked it in SE, although I don't use SE very much. Alright, Atlas, let's see. We're going to give you a lot of ore here. And a bunch of bones and stuff. And stuff that I picked up that I can't use, but I can sell. Or I can smelt. Alright, buddy boy. I'm ready. Let's go. So I think that looks pretty cool in the distance there, with having the fog around the mountains and the mist sort of hugging the base of the mountains. I think it's real pretty. It is getting late, and I know this wolf is probably going to attack. Maybe not. Yep, it was. For a moment there, I thought maybe they wouldn't attack me. Okay. And there's another pack of wolves on the other side of the hill here. Now, when Modwatch described the route to his family farm, or his cousin's farm anyway, he said there was a shortcut just past White River Watch going up the mountain. So we're gonna chase a butterfly. God, they're annoying. Got it. Alright. That must have been real fun to watch that. Oh boy. And this looks like the shortcut here. So let's head up this way, bud. Ah, crap. More freaking wolves. You know what? I'm not even going to bother. They are just more trouble than they're worth. This is a hard path to follow. There it is. Bloody Throat Cave. Well, that's a new location. Where are you, bud? There you are. You stay right here for a second. I'm gonna look for this Bloody Throat Cave. Oh, it's over here. There it is, right there. Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained. That's what they say, right? So let's grab a little food. Cabbage soup, a little bit of roast goat, some water, maybe a carrot, maybe a little more water. There we go. Alright. So, into Bloody Throat Cave. Not sure which mod added that. It could be even Forgotten Dungeons for all I know. Which, if it is, means it's endless. But we'll see. Endless and sometimes difficult. So I think perhaps we'll get out the bow. Interesting. A storeroom of some sort. And somebody sitting in a chair. Hello. Oh, a dead person with no head sitting in a chair. And I hear something really nasty sounding right there. Sounds sort of vaguely zombie-esque. And there's more than one of them. Well, as I said, nothing ventured. Let's see how... I forget where I have my settings here. Adapt, okay. Yes, it is a zombie. So basically it wants my brains. Luckily I don't have any, so... And they pack a wallop. Is there somebody behind me? Ooh. The headless zombie is walking around. I thought zombies couldn't exist without heads. What do zombie corpses have on them? Zombie flesh and septums. Alright. And what else is over here? Silver. Malachite. Can't take that. Ah, what a pain. I can take the silver and smelt that down, though. So, back to the bow. I don't know. Let's just see if frostbite venom has any effect on these nasty little guys. I think that's right there. Well, it took a little bit of his health down. Oh, there's 3, 4. Oh, God. I'll bet they're vulnerable to fire, too, but I don't have any fire. Turn my lantern on might help a little bit. Or not. Oh, they are tough. And some of them carry weapons. I like that one, the nice sounds. I like that. They seem timid. Alright. Let's take you on. See what a little bit, I think that's just sort of a remuddled sound from the vanilla. Got you down. That's 2 down and many more to go. At least I can take their zombie flesh. Let's go back to the bow, see if we can take a little health down. Let's try a malingering ruin on one of them. Can't see far enough in there. Where are you, zombies? And what mod added you? There's a house up there. Look at that. Interesting. A little dock. It's kind of cool, actually. A little bit like that giant cavern with the lake in it. It's full of bandits. I forget what quest that's for. They all seem to be gathered up there. This has to be one of the Forgotten Dungeons locations, which means it's just going to go on forever. So I'm going to save it for another time and call this a little exploration. We'll take some of the good silver stuff to smelt. So if there's anything in these barrels that we can take, salt, yes, we can take salt. We can take some honeycomb. Salt we can take. That's really about it, though. Alright. Enough of that, it's getting late. It's a little too... oh, the silver bowl. It's a little too bloody and nasty in here to sleep. So, as tired as Atlas and I are, we're going to probably push on towards Iverstead. There you are, buddy. Come on, let's go. Turn off the lantern here. Hopefully we won't run into any ice wraiths. Because I'm not sure I can survive one of those. I think this path is meshed properly, yep. It is a lovely view. See, I can't. Yes, it goes this way. Up over the pass and down towards Iverstead. And there's another new building. Wonder what that's from. This does not look promising. Looks like some sort of mage of some kind, probably unfriendly. Let's see if they go inside. Please go inside. No. Well, I guess there's no time like the present to find out if they're friend or foe. Very likely foe. Yep, foe.
I knew it!
Oh, come on. Ah. saw that one coming. That was a master spell.
Those boots are the mighty.
Where is this? The only thing I can think of to do here is to try to basically run through. Atlas will make his own way. Because I want to come this way. I don't have enough sneak to get past these. If that mage can... Forgotten Tower. Yeah, it's another Forgotten Dungeon mod. Sneak up here. Let's see if she goes back the other way. She'll probably aggro on poor little Atlas, but yep, she sees him. Okay, if I poison the bow with rattle magics.
What was that?
Oh crap, there's somebody behind me. Where'd she go? She's a novice? How is she casting that spell if she's a novice? Okay, gotcha. Now let's get the hell out of here, Atlas. They're too much for us. Come on, buddy. You can do it. There's a goat. I'll leave the goat alone. Come on, Atlas. You can make it past them. Don't worry, they won't kill you. I think I'm just gonna wait an hour here for Atlas to catch up. There he is. Good. Okay. He's little and slow, but he's doughty and he can carry a ton of weight. Let's turn on my lantern here. A little bit better. I know it's mighty dark on the... Actually, that's worse. I can't even see where I'm going. There we are. Okay, there's the path. You know what? It's fairly warm here. We're just going to lie down and have a quick snooze. What time is it anyway? Yeah. 7 hours ought to do it. There we are. How you doing, Atlas? I'm probably a little thirsty. Some water, some salmon, an apple, a little juniper tea. Feeling pretty good. And we'll get up. Alright, a river. Think you can cross that little guy? Come on, let's go. Right over here. And I think I led you astray there. There we go. And this must be Iverstad. Nice. Lovely place.
I've been looking for you.
Really?
Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
My hands only. What could that possibly be?
Let's see here. Ah, a letter from the Jarl. Moving up in the world, eh? Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Because, I got a pet of bears.
Victory is yours. I submit.
Please!
Okay.
Mercy! No offense, but you're not looking so good.
Really?
Feeling ill?
Am I feeling ill? Oops, wrong button. No, not the wrong button. I'm just an idiot. There we go. Witbane. I got Witbane from something lovely. Probably the bear. So that means, let's see, I don't have any vampire dust. I might have to buy a cure disease potion.
You have to let Vastrid follow her heart. You can't tell her what to do.
She's our only child, folks. Am I to throw her to the wolves?
You're hardly throwing her to the wolves. She just wants to see the world, just like I did when I was her age.
And if she decides to leave Iverstead, what then? No. No, I can't bear the thought.
No, not Atlas. I said use the grain mill. Good lord. Make some bread. And we'll keep the rest of the wheat for some life potions. Alright, well, we're here. We're going to halt the stream here. I don't think anybody's actually watched this one. Maybe somebody will come along and watch it later. Atlas, you take a break.
We need to do something about these vampire attacks.
I agree. You go ahead and do something about them then. So we're going to be hanging out here in Iverstead for a little bit, and we'll probably do Shroudhearth Barrow, and then we're going to go find our farm that Madnak told us about. And once we get there, we're going to start experimenting with this spell research mod. So stay tuned, and hopefully I'll be able to stream some of that. It sounds really, really fun, and it takes some time to learn how to do, though. So that's why I've been running around and doing various dungeons and barrows and things, trying to find interesting ingredients. But the whole thing about spell research that I love about it is that it includes
think us
alchemy.
all lawless beasts. I'm proof of their ignorance.
No, I think you're probably proof of their correctness. Anyway, it involves alchemy and enchanting and learning spells rather than just buying books and reading
Everything's
them.
all right.
So it sounds really great. Anyway, it's been fun. Hopefully somebody will see this and watch it. And if you do, thanks for viewing. And I hope you enjoy it. And until next time, this is Kickaha and Victor and Atlas signing off.